in every day. And our songs help do that, and so did our games. But that doesn't mean that we didn't have time for Bible stories, science experiments, snacks, and learning important Bible verses that the kids could take with them. We hope that after the service you'll stay and move around the foyer and let the kids tell you about the great treats we had this week, and have some too. Thank you. Oh. Come on, everybody to the back. Please, everybody come to the back. Come to the back. Don, they gotta come. They gotta come. Come on.
Come on.
Go. Out, I don't think is a good idea. Come on, Mary.
One of the reasons why you couldn't hear much of the audio during the shooting at the halfway mark was because I believe she was wearing a lapel microphone. And when the lady on stage went into the back, she must have lost the signal.
That was the moment gunfire erupted during Sunday services at a Wayne church, leaving one person injured and the suspect dead. Thank you so much for joining us as we follow this breaking news on 7 News Detroit at 6. I'm Whitney Burney. This all happened this morning at the Cross Point Community Church on Glenwood Road. Here's what we know at this hour. The suspect arrived at the church around 11:15 this morning as worship was underway. A police source tells us another person tried to stop that gunman with his truck when the suspect opened fire. That's when a security guard got involved and fatally shot the suspect. One victim was hit in the leg. We have team coverage tonight. 7 News Detroit reporter Carly Petrus is hearing from parishioners who were there when this all unfolded. We are waiting on an update from Wayne Police at this hour, but let's send things over to Carly.
Still an active scene out here at Cross Point Community Church. I've been out here since about noon speaking with members of the church who were inside when shots rang out, as well as members of this community.
It's a lot of gunfire.
You hear of things like that happening, but you never think it's going to happen to your own church.
Parishioner Wendy Bowden inside Cross Point Community Church Sunday morning as shots were fired just outside its front doors. She says she hid in the bathroom as chaos ensued. When those shots rang out, can you kind of bring us into that moment? What was that like?
It was super scary because I knew there was a shooter at that point. I knew it wasn't a hurt maintenance man or a car accident, and it was like it's unreal, it's surreal, like you can't process it. It's just, you're just praying that you're gonna be safe and your loved ones are safe.
And thankfully everyone inside the church is okay. Evacuated from the building and transported by a school bus as well as several vans to a central gathering location with air conditioning. But as the situation was unfolding,
I just heard tons of sirens.
Renee Hughes was waiting on the outside, hoping her family members on the inside were okay. She says they were attending a performance being put on by Vacation Bible School students.
Why would somebody go to a church?
Why would someone go to a church? Well, some people are sick in the head and some people see them as sitting ducks. So They noticed the shooter. One person was shot in the leg, and it only resulted in an injury. Meanwhile, in Syria, 22 people were killed by a suicide bomber attack during the service. And so, according to ABC News, an alleged active shooter intent on attacking a Michigan church on Sunday was shot and killed by a security guard. The shooting unfolded around 11:15 at the Crosspoint Community Church in the Detroit suburb of Wayne. And so police are investigating a Facebook live stream at Crosspoint Community Church live service in which gunshots can be heard as members of the congregation are seen rushing to evacuate the sanctuary. Now, to be fair, they didn't leave right away though, because the very first shots that you heard.
And our songs helped do that, and so did our games. But that doesn't mean that we didn't have.
She paused because she was wondering what those noises were, if it was coming from the church itself or if it was coming from outside. It was only after
Oh. Come on, everybody to the back. Please, everybody come to the back. Come to the back. Come on, they gotta come. They gotta come. Come on.
That's when you see everyone from the church scrambling to the back to get to somewhere safe. So ABC News, they also got a statement that says, our leadership and support teams are on the ground at the scene in Wayne, Michigan, providing assistance and investigative support. This was from Deputy Director Dan Bongino. ABC also says, the church shooting came during a heightened threat environment across the country following the U.S. attack overnight in Iran that destroyed or severely degraded 3 of Iran's nuclear facilities. You know, the thing that puzzles me about that statement was the shooter Iranian? How does this shooting connect to the nuclear facility bombing in Iran? Because ABC News continued, the ongoing Israel-Iran conflict brings the possibility of increased threat to the homeland in the form of cyber attacks, acts of violence, and anti-Semitic hate crime. Again, what does this shooting here have to do with what's happening in Iran? But nonetheless, thankfully no one got hurt. I just found that strange for ABC to go that direction, especially given the fact that
the gunman is a 31-year-old white male from Romulus. His motivations are unknown, but at this point it appears he was suffering from a mental health crisis. That's the end of my statement. I'd be happy to take any questions.
What makes you, what evidence do you have that he was suffering from a mental health crisis?
Just some preliminary interviews we conducted on scene.
Yeah, so Israel and Iran have nothing to do with this. That's all I got for now. Whatever your thoughts are, leave them in the comment section. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like, and I will see you again on the next one. Be easy, y'all.